Speed mathematics. Secret skills for quick calculation. Speed math videos will let you learn how to easily do quick mental math calculations. Mental calculation will enable you to develop a feel for number. Understand mathematics fosters an ability to think laterally, improve concentration, develop memory, and enhances the ability to retain several ideas at once. Mathematics affects our everyday lives. Whether watching sports or buying groceries, there are many practical uses of mental calculations. We all need to be able to make quick calculation. Speed mathematics will teach you better strategies. These methods are easier than those you have learned in the past, so you will solve problems more quickly and make fewer mistakes. Become a math genius. Speed math videos included follow videos: 1. Using a reference number. 2. Multiplying numbers above and below the reference number. 3. Checking answers. 4. Multiplying decimals. 5. Multiplying using two reference numbers. 6. Addition. 7. Subtraction. 8. Squaring numbers. 9. Short division. 10. Long division by factors. 11. Standard long division. 12. Direct division. 13. Division by addition. 14. Check answer, Part 2. 15. Estimating square roots. 16. Calculating square roots. 17. Adding and subtracting fractions. 18. Multiplying and dividing fractions. 19. Direct multiplication. 20. Estimating answers. Video 1. Using a reference number. Let's begin by learning how to multiply numbers up to 10 times 10. 7 times 8 equals how many? To get the answer quickly, we introduce the using a reference number method. Since 7 and 8 are close to 10, so, using 10 as a reference number. The 10 is called as the reference number. The 7 is called as the multiplicand. The 8 is called as the multiplier. Use 7 minus the reference 10 equals minus 3. We call the number as the difference. The minus sign means the number 7 is less than the reference number. The number with cycle will be put under the formula. It is the difference. If the number is greater than the reference number, then the difference will be positive number. The number with cycle will be put above the formula. Use 8 minus the reference 10 equals minus 2. The 10 is the reference number. This is the difference, 7 minus 10 equals minus 3. This is the difference, 8 minus 10 equals minus 2. We now work diagonally. 7 plus minus 2 or 8 plus minus 3 is 5. We write 5 after the equal sign. Now, multiply the 5 by the reference number 10. 5 times 10 equals 50, so write a 0 after the 5. We call this number as the approximate number. Now, multiply the differences in the circles. Minus 3 times minus 2 equals 6. Add this to the subtotal of 50 for the final answer of 56. So, we can get the answer, 7 times 8 equals 56. Let's try another example, 8 times 9 equals how many? Since 8 and 9 are close to 10, so, using 10 as a reference number. The difference is 8 minus 10 equals minus 2. The difference is 9 minus 10 equals minus 1. We now work diagonally. 8 plus minus 1 or 9 plus minus 2 is 7. We write 7 after the equal sign. Now, multiply the 7 by the reference number 10. 7 times 10 equals 70, so write a 0 after the 7. Now, multiply the numbers in the circles. Minus 2 times minus 1 equals 2. Add the 2 to the subtotal of 70 for the final answer of 72. So, the answer is 8 times 9 equals 72. Let's learn how to multiply numbers in teens. 13 times 14 equals how many? Since 13 and 14 are close to 10, so, using 10 as a reference number. The difference is 13 minus 10 equals 3. The difference is 14 minus 10 equals 4. We now work diagonally. 13 plus 4 or 14 plus 3 is 17. We write 17 after the equal sign. Now, multiply the 17 by the reference number 10. 17 times 10 equals 170, so write a 0 after the 17. Now, multiply the numbers in the circles. 3 times 4 equals 12. Add the 12 to the subtotal of 170 for the final answer of 182. So, we can get the answer, 13 times 14 equals 182. How would you multiply 12 times 21 equals how many? Let's try it. Since 12 is close to 10, 21 is close 20, so, we can use 10 as a reference number. For sure, we also can use 20 as a reference number. You can try it by yourself. The difference is 12 minus 10 equals 2. The difference is 21 minus 10 equals 11. We now work diagonally. 12 plus 11 or 21 plus 2 is 23. We write 23 after the equal sign. Now, multiply the 23 by the reference number 10. 23 times 10 is equal to 230, so write a 0 after the 23. Now, multiply the numbers in the circles. 2 times 11 equals 22. Add the 22 to the subtotal of 230 for the final answer of 252. So, we can get the answer. 12 times 21 equals 252. How about multiplying numbers above 100? 106 times 104 equals how many? To multiply 106 by 104, we would use 100 as our reference number. The difference between 106 with the reference number is 6. The difference between 104 with the reference number is 4. We now work diagonally. 106 plus 4 or 104 plus 6 is 110. We write 110 after the equal sign. Now, multiply the 110 by the reference number 100. 110 times 100 equals 11,000, so write 20 after the 110. Now, multiply the numbers in the circles. 6 times 4 equals 24. Add the 24 to the subtotal of 11,000 for the final answer of 11,024. So, we can get the answer, 106 times 104 equals 11,024. When we use these strategies, what we visualize or say inside our head is very important. It can help us solve problems more easily and more quickly. Let's calculate for 16 times 16 and then look at what we would say inside our heads. Adding diagonally, 16 plus 6, from the second 16 equals 22, 22 times 10 equals 220. 6 times 6 is 36. Add the 30 first, then the 6. 220 plus 30 is 250, plus 6 is 256. Inside your head you would say, 16 plus 6, 22, 220. 36, 256. With practice, we can leave out half of that. You don't have to give yourself a running commentary on everything you do. You need only say, 220, 256. Practice this. Saying the right things in your head can more than have the time it takes to do the calculation. How would you calculate 7 times 8 in your head? You would see 3 and 2 below the 7 and 8. You would take 2 from the 7, or 3 from the 8, and say 50, multiplying by 10 in the same step. 3 times 2 is 6. All you would say is, 56. What about 6 times 7? You would see 4 and 3 below the 6 and 7. 6 minus 3 is 3, you say, 30. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 30 is 42. You would just say, 30, 42. It's not as hard as it sounds, is it? And it will become easier the more calculations you do. Let's begin by learning how to multiple numbers up to 100 times 100. 92 times 93 equals how many? The difference between 92 with the reference number is minus 8. The difference between 93 with the reference number is minus 7. We now work diagonally. 92 plus minus 7 or 93 plus minus 8 is 85. We write 85 after the equal sign. Now, multiply the 85 by the reference number 100. 85 times 100 equals 8,500, so write 20 after the 85. Now, multiply the numbers in the circles. Minus 8 times minus 7 equals 56. Add the 56 to the subtotal of 8,500 for the final answer of 8,556. If we don't know the answer to 8 times 7, we can use the same method to get the answer. We can use 10 as the reference number. We can get minus 2 and minus 3 under the 8 and 7. 7 plus minus 2 equals 5, or 8 plus minus 3 equals 5 too. 5 times the reference 10, we can get 50. Use minus 2 times minus 3, we can get the number of 6, add the 6 to the subtotal 50, we can get the final answer 56. This is how the completed problem would look. 92 minus 7 is equal to 85 or 93 minus 8 is equal to 85. Then, add the 85 after the equal sign. 85 times the reference 100, we can get the number of 8,500. To the answer of 8 times 7, we can use the second row numbers. So, we can get the answer. 92 times 93 equals 2,556. Let's try another example. 86 times 87 equals how many? The difference between 86 with the reference number is minus 14. The difference between 87 with the reference number is minus 13. 86 plus minus 13 equals 73. 87 plus minus 14 equals 73. So, we can put the 73 after the equal sign. Now, multiply the 73 by the reference number 100. 73 times 100 is equal to 7,300, so write 200 after the 73. Now, we need to get the answer to 14 times 13. 14 plus 3 equals 17. 13 plus 4 equals 17 too. So, add the 17 after the equal sign. Use the 17 times the reference 10 equals 170. Then, times the two difference numbers, 4 times 3 equals 12, and then 12 plus the subtotal 170 equals 182. Add the 182 to the subtotal of 7,300 for the final answer of 7,482. So, we can get the answer, 86 times 87 equals 7,482. In summary, 1. Find a reference, usually, we use 10 or 100. 2. Find the differences. If the difference is positive, put above the formula, if negative, put on below the formula. 3. Work diagonally to get the approximate number. 4. Multiply the two differences to get the product, then add to the approximate number to get the final answer. Thank you for watching. See you on next video. Next video. Multiplying numbers above and below the reference number. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you.